Hi guys, welcome back for another one, and today we are adding or updating a Resource Manager 2022 guide.
I am Steve Rogers.
Which is, no regrets, the top 20 characters you will not regret investing resources into, and this is the patch 6.0 update. With that said, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright, first off, resource management is my rating system of how efficient a character is unlocking content and gain sustainable resources. I made a big difference to the terminology that I use here. It used to be how useful a character is unlocking content and gain sustainable resources, but there is a major update to the factors that are applied to figure out a character's ranking with the new 6.0 patch update, or just update to resource management altogether. So with that said, let's take a look at them. So all the things you see in green are things that rate a character in resource management. Unlocks a legendary, monthly events, arena, challenges, dark dimension, doom raids, campaigns, gamma raids. Main reason gamma raids got added is because every character is viable for alpha and beta raids, but not every character is available for gamma raids. So characters that are viable for gamma raids do score a little bit. Scourge events, yes, I started giving points for characters for Scourge events. That weight is still very low. I might increase it depending on the importance once Scourge events are here. And the most important one, probably the most impactful one that I've added, is Power Index. Now, I'm going to give you guys the Power Index of every character in the top 20. You may disagree with it, but at the end of the day, it is based on data from Scopely themselves. So it's factual data, whether you agree with it or not. I disagree with some of them, but hey, everything in resource management has to be based on facts, nothing that I can make up. So that's where it is. So the three things that are not factored currently into resource management is tower mode and pocket dimension, not factored in. War is not factored in, even though I'm getting closer and closer, or warming up to the idea of maybe meta war characters scoring something in resource management. Right now they score nothing. And real-time PvP. And before we get into it, like always, resource management is not a free-to-play list. All characters are rated no matter how you obtain them. So first off, let's kick this off with number 20, and hopefully I can keep track of the numbers. JUBILEE falls the whole way down to number 20. Here's her resume. Unlocks Magneto and Adam Warlock. Useful in I would recommend her for 3 daily challenges, 5 sections of campaigns, dark dimension efficient, useful for doom raids and also used in gamma raids. And her power index is 60, and everyone's power index ranks 1 through 198. The worst character with the worst power index obviously would be power index would be 198. The character with the best power index would be number 1. And you can see the score there at the bottom left. I'm not going to say much about the score as we go through these slides today, but just know if you guys want to see where they score currently in my resource management system, the score is in the bottom right. Number 19 is Omega Red. Omega Red joins the top 20. Here is his card. He's useful in 3 different challenges. Dark dimension efficient, only has 1 campaign section. They really should look at to add a villain mutant section of a campaign sometime in the future, because a lot of important mutants that are villains fall in this category. Has doom raid use, just 1. So he doesn't score the max amount of points for doom raids, but scores a little bit. Arena use, once again, a very rarely used character in arena, and his power index is 3. Very, very, very good power for Omega Red, which had pushed him up to the top 20. Number 18 is SHANG-CHI, fell down a few spots. 1, he is used in monthly events, used in 3 different, I would recommend him for 3 different daily challenges. 2 sections of campaigns is only useful for. Dark dimension efficient character, useful for doom raids, used in gamma raids, and his power index is 31. This is probably the first character that I would think would be more powerful than 31 out of 198, but that's where Scopely stats have him as number 31. Next up is Spider-Man, OG Spider-Man, and yeah, the Web Warriors have a really long resume. A really long resume. 1, unlock Shuri, can be used in the block party event. I would still recommend them for all 3 daily challenges, 3 sections of campaign use, dark dimension use, useful for doom raids, gamma raids, Scourge event, and has a power index of 28. Next up after Spider-Man is Morgan Le Fay. Yes, Morgan Le Fay. I still don't know what all this character can do, but based on what we know she can do, this is where she currently rates. 1, she can actually unlock Phoenix. So if you're someone who's playing now, doesn't have Phoenix unlocked, and you get Morgan Le Fay unlocked, you can technically use her to unlock Phoenix. I don't know how many stars you're going to get her on the first rotation, but just saying, you can unlock Phoenix with Morgan Le Fay. She can be used in 3 different daily challenges. She's useful in 4 sections of campaigns. She's considered Dark Dimension efficient, arena meta, and her power index is 2. Next up is Spider-Man Miles Morales. Once again, like all Web Warriors, unlock Shuri, useful in monthly events, recommended for all 3 daily challenges, 4 sections of campaigns, useful for Doom Raids, Gamma Raids, Scourge events, and his power index is 29. Next up, joining the top 20 is Dagger. This is the last character. We had 3 removed, 3 entered. Dagger is the last to be entered. Everyone else you're going to see in the top 20 after this, it was already here to start with. So Dagger's resume looks like this. I would recommend her for 2 of her daily challenges. She can be used in the block party event, 5 different sections of campaigns, considered Dark Dimension efficient, useful for Doom Raids, and her power index is 27. So there's Dagger. Next up after Dagger, we have Cloak. Yep, Cloak and Dagger. Why not? Their resumes are very similar. The biggest difference between the two is their power index, which his power index is 32. He does rate a little bit higher than Dagger, even though his power index is a little bit slightly behind her, is because he actually has been used more times in Dark Dimension than Dagger has been. All right, moving on to number 12, and that is Spider-Punk. Once again, a Web Warrior. All their resumes pretty much are the same. Unlock Shuri, monthly event use, which is that Black Party event. Recommended for 3 different daily challenges, 3 sections of campaigns. Has Dark Dimension use, but usually the character that gets skipped out on the Web Warriors. Useful for Doom Raids, Gamma Raids, Scourge events, and has a power index of 20. All right, next up after Spider-Punk, we have Maria Hill. Maria Hill ranks number 11. She can unlock Iron Man and Omega Red. Useful, I recommend her for 2 different daily challenges. She's considered Dark Dimension efficient. Can be used in 5 different sections of campaigns. Useful for Doom Raids, Gamma Raids, Scourge events, and has a power index of 38. All right, moving on to number 10. Number 10 is Adam Warlock, moving the whole way up to number 10. And you can probably figure out why he's moving up so far. His resume looks like this. I would still recommend him for all 3 daily challenges. Useful in 5 sections of campaigns. Considered Dark Dimension efficient. Useful are used in Doom Raids. Even though his use is really dwindling in Doom Raids with the new Warriors and Eternals. I'll probably double check his power stat for that one. But anyways, used in arena still, and his power index is 5. Yeah, his power index boosted him from 20 the whole way up to 10 as being number 5 in the game with the best power index. Next up, going to number 9 is Deathpool. Deathpool number 9. Resume reads like this. Useful in 3 different daily challenges, 6 sections of campaigns she covers. Has Dark Dimension use, useful for Doom Raids, and her power index is 9. Moving on to number 8. Number 8 is Ghost Spider. Once again, another Web Warrior resume. Big resume reads like this. Unlock Shuri, useful in monthly events, used in daily challenges, 3 sections of campaigns, considered Dark Dimension efficient, useful for Doom Raids, Gamma Raids, Scourge events, and her power index is 14. And following Ghost Spider, we have Scarlet Spider, the last Web Warrior, and he reads like this. Unlock Shuri, used in a monthly event, which is the Block Party. I recommend him for 3 different daily challenges, useful in 3 different sections of campaigns, has Dark Dimension use, useful for Doom Raids, Gamma Raids, Scourge events, and has a power index of 10. All right, moving up to number 6 is Captain America Sam Wilson, and that's very close to the top. I should probably fix that. Anyways, his resume reads like this. 1, he unlocks Omega Red, can be used in 3 different daily challenges, considered Dark Dimension efficient, covers 3 sections of campaigns, useful for Doom Raids, Gamma Raids, and has a power index of 8. Now it's time to move into the top 5. The top 5 look like this. IKARIS, number 5. His resume reads like this. Use in 3 daily challenges, Dark Dimension efficient, covers 5 sections of campaigns, useful for Doom Raids. It's still considered arena meta until full Darkhold is in the game. He's still going to hold this title. Him and his partner, who you haven't seen yet, will continue to hold this title. And his power index is 12. Probably another character that most of you guys will disagree with, but that's where Scopely has him ranked. When all characters are maxed out, that's where he ranks. Up to number 4 is SERSI. SERSI jumped IKARIS based on the power index. So here's the recommendations. I would recommend her for 2 daily challenges. I might move that up to 3, to be honest. Dark Dimension, consider Dark Dimension efficient, covers 5 sections of campaigns, useful for Doom Raids, still the arena meta, and the power index of 6. And it's time to move into your top 3. And yeah, you guys are probably not going to be surprised with the top 3. Doc Ock, still number 3. Unlock Shuri and Invisible Woman. Still recommended for 3 different daily challenges. Yeah, use and monthly challenges, which he covers. The Nowhere Heist. I couldn't believe it took me a while to think of that one. Covers 3 different sections of campaigns. Considered Dark Dimension efficient, useful for Doom raids, Gamma raids, and has a power index of 13. And honestly, as soon as we get a tech raid team in this game, I would expect Doc Ock to start losing some value. Number 2 is Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom's reads like this: useful in 4 different daily challenges, can unlock Phoenix, Dark Dimension efficient, useful for Doom raids, limited use in arena, possible campaign use if you unlock him soon enough. I think we're still not in that bubble where people were able to unlock him before they get all campaigns cleared, but just saying. And his power index is 4, and you can see his score there at the bottom. All right, and number 1, still holding the number 1 spot, is Kestrel. Kestrel is useful in 4 different daily challenges. Consider Dark Dimension efficient, covers 4 different sections of campaigns, useful for Doom raids, tech and skill, limited use in arena, and has a power index of 17. Definitely, her power index is definitely dropping as new characters get released every single day. It's what it feels like anymore, every single day. And that is your new No Regrets team. I'm blocking Scarlet Spider, but this infographic, you guys can see it on my Discord as of the timing of this video going live on YouTube. The new top 20, and I think more people will agree on this one than they did the last one, because I did include power ratings. But with that said, guys, that's the 20 characters you will not regret investing resources into in patch 6.0. And yes, you could add Wong, Heartless, Strange, Scarlet Witch, and missing one, Agatha Harkness, to this list, but unfortunately arena meta and their power rating is still not enough to get them pushed into the top 20. If they're proven to be useful for more things, obviously their rating will go up and they'll probably eventually enter in the top 20. So if you're curious where they're at, that's currently where they stand. But with that said, if you guys enjoy this video, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new and haven't done so already, hit that subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell. With all that said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.